Hi, everybody. It's Crypto Austin here. Welcome to my live stream today. Hope everybody's doing good. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Sit back and relax and enjoy the show. What's up, everybody? It's Crypto Austin here, live on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me today. Like and subscribe to the button so that you don't miss any of my videos. And make sure that you click the little bell, notification bell, with all, so you don't miss my streams. So I haven't been live streaming a lot. I haven't felt like live streaming a lot. So yeah, but here I am. Here I am, live on YouTube right now. So yeah, and I'm going to share with you guys what happened. What happened in the last week and a bit. I'm going to share with you today about what happened. It wasn't good, but I'm going to tell you that I made a recovery. I'm a resilient little bastard, you know. I'm a resilient little bastard. What's up, Wes? What's going on, man? Hope you're good, bro. Hope you're good. So, yeah. Hey, I've got a word from my sponsor, bro. So, here it goes. A word from our sponsor.
Alrighty, guys. So I've been making so much goddamn money in the past couple weeks. I haven't had any time to take for myself. So I figured tonight, I'm just gonna go chill on my yacht and take it easy. Aww. Do you guys not have a yacht? It's cause you're poor! I could literally purchase every goddamn one of you and sell you at a garage sale! Do you know how I got this boat? I sold stocks and I made money! You guys are probably like, wait, where's the catch? Is he trying to sell us a course or something? No! I'm here to call you poor and me rich! Money, money, money!
How funny is that? I love that video. It's so funny. It's so relevant to right now in crypto. Man, I've got to tell you, like, last couple of weeks, man, what a ride. I tell you, cryptocurrency will stir every single emotion in you possibly known to exist in a human being. It really will. So let me tell you this. I'll screen share my Binance here. I'll show you guys. All right, let me go here. Share. Hang on, what's going on there? 1 second. Okay, cool. So, pretty much right. Couple of my trades just got out, so that's good. But I tell you, man, Wick Hunter has saved my ass. Saved my ass. And I gotta thank the whole entire team of Swing Trade Pros, man, for releasing that to us. I tell you, it's been a lifesaver. This bot, Wick Hunter, if you haven't got that bot, you need to get on the list. You need to get on the list by going to the Swing Trade Pros Discord group. You got to go join up. If you go to Black Sheep's group, somebody in there will guide you to it. But I'm telling you, man, you got to get Wick Hunter. It is friggin' epic and amazing. And a big shout out to White Rhino for his settings. Man, those settings that we're on in Wick Hunter are the shit, man. That is the bomb. So yeah, let me share with you guys what happened to me like in the last couple of weeks, right? Morning, James, morning, time, morning, London, and morning to you guys. So let me share with you guys what actually happened to me in the last week and a half. I've had the most tumultuous ride since the days of arbitraging. This was just crazy. So, but big lesson learned. And I tell you, if you're using the bot, whatever you do, if you're using Wick Hunter, do not press the manual DCA button, because what it will happen is when you use the manual DCA button, what happens is it chews into your margin. Let me show you. Let me just show you guys what I mean by that. So let me go screen share this here. I want to show you, right? Because if you don't know, right, then you're gonna know. Right, so let me go to the next one. And I hope you will be able to see this. Oh, actually, I need to go on the other one. Yeah, this is where I need to go on, right? Okay, let me explain this to you guys. This is for the people that don't know this. I hope you can see it, but there's a button here called Manual DCA. Now, what that does, if you press on that, and let's say you're in a trade, like I'm in 2 trades right now, right? Let's say, for example, if your trade is 50, 60% away from you, meaning you're doing a short, but the pair is going long. It's going up instead of going down. For those of you who don't understand leverage terminology, I'll explain it for the absolute newbie people, right? So if you go short, it means that you're trading that the coin goes down, or if you're going long, it means you're predicting that the coin's going up. So that's basically shorting and longing, right? So basically what happens is, let's say the coin, if you're doing a short and that pair goes up 50, 60% during that trade that you're in, what happens when you click the manual DCA button, it'll move you away from your liquidation. Liquidation means like either I want to explain this as simple as possible. So if you let's say your liquidation price is like, for shits and giggles, is like 5 on a particular pair, and you're at the kind of the bottom part of that trade, meaning like your entry that you entered is say 0.5. So in order to get liquidated means that your account either gets wiped out on cross, or it gets partly liquidated if you're using isolation mode. So yeah, so basically what happens when you press that manual DCA button, it'll actually chew through your margin. Your margin is basically the amount of money or the amount of capital that you have in that account. So it's really, really, really important, unless you know what you're doing, to not click that manual DCA button. And I'm going to explain to you today why it's not a good idea, and that if you do need to do it, I'm going to show you how you should actually do it and the correct way to actually use that manual DCA button, right? So let me just go here and move over to this part, right? Okay, so basically you've got all these settings, right? Now up the top here is your initial buy, initial percentage buy, which I've got mine set at 3%, right? So when you click the manual DCA button, and let's say you're in the second range, basically the second range basically means that if the coin goes up 2%, right, or keeps going up or down or whatever, basically it'll start dollar cost averaging buying into that trade that you're in, whatever it is, 1 inch or IOST, it doesn't really matter, right? So it'll start buying into, it'll start dollar cost averaging Y so that you can make profit when that market turns in your favor, right? So basically what happens when you click that manual DCA button, it's not going to DCA at these range percentages. It's going to manual DCA at your initial percent buy, which is way more higher than these. And that's why you don't click that manual DCA button, because it will chew into your margin. It will chew into your account. And so a week and a half ago, and I'm going to tell you guys how to correctly use that manual DCA button. But I encourage you, if you don't know what you're doing, then don't touch it. If you're using Wick Hunter, don't manual DCA unless you know what the hell you're doing. And don't be an idiot like I was, who got liquidated on my whole account. Do you hear what I'm saying? Because that happened to me about a week and a half ago. My whole account got liquidated, and here is why it actually happened. Because I got into a trade. The trade got really, really heavy, like against me, like 140% against me. One of them I should have definitely done. The first thing I should have done was actually just cut my losses in that particular trade and just got out of it, right? It would have saved me a massive amount of headaches. But if I had done that, I wouldn't have learned the lesson that I needed to learn moving forward. So it was kind of like a very painful lesson to learn, but a painful blessing in disguise, because it taught me an invaluable lesson in trading. And that invaluable lesson is that, number one, never panic when you're trading. Never get emotional when you're trading. And number two, just if you're trading with a bot, leave the bot alone unless you know what the hell you're doing. Don't muck around changing things unless you understand what is going on. Right. So I panicked when that trade went against me, and I wasn't thinking clear because I let my emotions get involved. I should have left it alone. So there was a couple of things I could have done. Number one, I could have just got out of the trade, cut my loss. I would have still had my account. That's that. Number two lesson is don't get emotional when you're trading or when you're involved in like using a bot or whatever. It's just never a good thing. Just don't get emotional. Number three, Wick Hunter is amazing. So me losing my account and getting liquidated wasn't the bot's fault. That was my own fault. So I take responsibility for what happened, right? And the last thing I will say is the reason I got liquidated, and I understand this now, having been clear-headed. The reason I got liquidated is because I didn't understand fully how the manual DCA function truly works. When you're using the manual DCA, let's say you go into range 2, right? And I'm going to teach you guys how to do this properly. If you want a manual DCA, right, there's 2 ways you can actually do it. There's actually 3 ways you can actually do this, right? The first way is, pause the bot and go and do it on Binance, but that's not really advisable, but you can do it that way. Number 2, what you do, okay, if you're going to do this, then this is what you do. You pause the bot, you go into the setting, reduce max pairs down to 1. The reason is you want to give your bot as much room to breathe in just one trade. If you guys are using Wick Hunter and you're on cross, then this really applies to you, because what's the difference between I think it's liquidation margin or cross margin. So what you do is, if you're on cross, you want to get that. If you're deep into a trade, you want to get that one single trade on its own by itself. So what that'll do is, when you do manual DCAing, you can come up into the initial percent buy and change that. Let's say you're in range 2 or range 3. Let's say you're in range 3. You come over to the, let me take a look because I can't see it. You come over to percent take profit, or actually the percent buy. It's percent buy, sorry. And you go down to range 3. And what you do is you copy this number for this illustration. You change your initial percent buy from 3 down to 1. And what that will do is it will keep your trade synced to what the bot would do. So that's how you properly use manual DCA. If it is in range 2, range 2 basically means that the bot is manual DCA, or it's manual DCA, well, it's DCA, it's dollar cost averaging between 20 to 40 buys. How do I know that? Because the first range would be 20 and the next range would be 20. So how do you know that? Well, you can basically come here and see how many buy counts that particular pair's done. In this instance, it's done 23. So the range that trades in right now is in range 2. So what you would do, knowing that, if I wanted to manual DCA, I'd pause my bot, reduce my initial max pairs down to 1, and then what I would do is I would just take 0.5 and put it in here, and then it will correctly manual DCA. So I hope that I explained that correctly to you guys. So I hope that helps you guys when you're wanting to do manual DCA. So I lost 2,900 USDT because whether I like to admit it or not, it was really my own fault for not understanding how to manual DCA correctly. And I learned a massive lesson through that don't touch things that you really shouldn't be touching the manual DCA button. It really is for experienced traders, and it's really for people that know what the hell they're doing. And it is risky. It is risky, guys, using that manual DCA button. So it's best if you're using Wick Hunter to stay away from it. Don't touch it. Don't play with it. Don't get crazy with it. It's just take it from somebody that he went through that liquidation and the pain of that liquidation and losing a bag when simply I could have just not touched it, not got emotional, and just left it alone. It was a kind of a real amateur mistake on my behalf. Now, if you don't dissect your mistakes, you're not going to learn from them, and you're not going to get better. And then you're going to know how to correct it, and you're going to know how to deal with it moving forward. So it was a $2,900 crypto trading education on my behalf. Never do it on short trade. Yeah. Exactly. So I hope that helps people using Wick Hunter. And you guys need to be getting on and check the order book if trade is liquid enough to manual DCA. Yes. And if you guys are not on version 5.17, you guys need to get that bot. And here's why. Because when you set up your DCA settings, this will DCA correctly. So you don't even need to do anything. And I encourage everybody, if you are not on White Rhino settings in Black Sheep's group, you need to get them. If you want them, hit me up. I will give them to you. Since that episode of getting liquidated, the bot's been beautiful, man. It's running beautiful. So you need to get these settings. If you want them, hit me up in Telegram. I'll give them to you. I have a screenshot of them and I'll send them to you, because I'm telling you now that even though I'm leveraging at 12%, and my initial take profit, if it's one buy count, is going to pay me 0.8%. But the more that the bot dollar cost averages and it does its thing and it's DCAing, when the further it goes or the deeper it goes into a trade, in layman terms, the deeper it goes into a trade, those take profits, initial percent take profits, they're going to drop right down. So that what that does, the effect that it does is that the deeper it goes, it'll get you out of a trade quicker, if that makes sense. So you won't be, if you got 20 or 30 or 40 buys or 50 buy count or more, it's not going to wait around to take 0.8% profit, even though that would be nice. It's going to give you like 0.3%, which is still really good profit, if you get what I'm saying. So if you want these settings are really good. I'm not going to say them perfect, because nothing's perfect. and it's crypto. But these really are the best settings that I've seen and experienced with Wick Hunter. And it really good. Really, really, really good. But again, it's up to you. You do what you want to do. But they really are great. Shouldn't be a bit higher, Austin. I sit them on 12% because that's what's working for me. And I'm really happy with that. I mean, I can bump it up to 15x, but I just choose to leave it at 12. So, yeah. Other thing I want to tell you guys, say big shout out to Black Sheep. When I got liquidated and what happened to me happened, he was one of the very first people to, I was really depressed after that. I felt embarrassed and felt like I screwed up and messed up big time, and it really affected me. But it was a big lesson I had to learn because it's helping me immensely moving forward. But he reached out to me and he actually gave me like $600, and he said, "Don't worry, everybody makes mistakes. I'm gonna get you back in." Who would do that, man? Who would actually do that? I mean, okay, I've known him for like 2-3 years or 4 years or whatever, but I tell you, man, for him to do that really blew me away because that showed me that he cared. He cared because not many other people really reached out to me. People reached out to say sorry and stuff, but like, who's going to really do that? Like, just give you $600. I mean, it's amazing that he did that. It was really a kind gesture of generosity from him. I mean, he's going to say, "Oh, it's nothing, whatever." To him, it's nothing. To me, it meant a lot, because of the position I was in. So anyway, I had the $600, and then I found some money. Don't tell the wife, but I found some money, and I put that into the bot as well. So that boosted me up to about like 1,100. And then yesterday, something really amazing happened. I took a risk that I shouldn't have taken, but I took a risk, and I won $1,000 on BetFury. $1,000. So in some strange way, somehow, people, I now have $1,956 in my Wick Hunter bot. So I've got 2/3 back in the bot that I had a week and a half ago. So to me, that's amazing that I'm in this position. Now, I'm definitely not going to gloat about it because there's not really much to gloat about anyway, but being liquidated really humbled. It really humbled me. A humble pie. And it was rough. Not good getting liquidated. So it was a big lesson to learn, but a good education on what to do and what not to do. So yeah, it's good. There's a big debate on, I think, in the Discord, whether it's safe to use the settings that we use. I mean, really, I tell you guys, being in, like, let me actually, I'll get off screen sharing here, but I will go to my Binance account. I'll show you guys this. Too many pairs in timeout. So basically, right, when I'm just going to advocate here, play devil's advocate for the cross leverage that a lot of us are doing, right? Because of the way that the settings are set up, when the bot enters a trade, like I'm in this trade right now, Matic. So when the bot enters a trade, what happens according to these settings is on cross, it's only going to use a very small amount of your margin. You get me? So it's got massive amount of room, breathing room to move if a trade moves against you, which is going to buy you time if the market goes one way or the other. That's why your settings are so important, to make sure that they're correct and make sure that they're designed to do what it does. So this trade's moving against me because I'm longing that Matic USDT right now. So the trade's 15% against me, but it's only using a little over $2 of my margin, you see? So, that's the thing that you have to understand. So the argument between liquidation and cross, and which is better and which is more safer, I can tell you right now, after using cross and moving away from liquidation settings to cross, you're using your whole account, but the way you're using your whole account, it's not chewing into your margin. So the other thing you have to keep in mind is the more max pairs that you're using, you're dividing up. If you're in 4 trades, it's going to divide up your margin. That's the other thing you have to consider when you're leveraging. So there is a risk there that things could go really bad, but it would be. I'm not going to say it's not rare. I'm not going to say it doesn't happen, because it does. But I'm saying I think in this bullish market, we should be okay, right? So, yeah, just really important to just get your settings right. And these settings that I'm on are fantastic. I haven't heard one person. I don't think anybody's been liquidated. I haven't heard anybody that's actually been liquidated on the settings. So they've been friggin' amazing. So yeah, I would just encourage you to, if you want those settings, get them. But again, you do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. But yeah, hello and shout out to everybody that's watching the live stream. Watching the live stream. Well, I have all of them out, but I have a few more out for reasons. So, but all of them I have out. I've got Doge out. I've got B&B out. I've got both the Eufy pairs out. They're DeFi. This is DeFi. And if those, like we've seen the crazy pumps on Doge and B&B, like the run up on B&B has been crazy. And the other thing I want to tell you guys is, get this. I did a 10x leverage long on B&B at $72, right? I made some profit and then got out of the trade. If I had stayed in that trade, I'd probably make $5,000. If I stayed in that trade, to 200 or 250 bucks, I probably make $5,000 on that trade. At least at a bare minimum, 3,000. This was before. This is before I got liquidated. Yeah, but you got more money in there, Mike. That's why you're making 20 bucks an hour. Your bot is like, I'm assuming you would have like 4 or 5 grand in there. I'm assuming that. My bot's got not close to 2 grand. So, you know, I'm happy with that for now. But 2,100? Really? Interesting. Can you send me a screenshot of your settings? I don't think I'll use them, but like, just send it to me. I want to take a look at them, if you don't mind. I want to check your settings out, what you're doing. I don't think I use them though, but I just like to take a look at them. Then I want to compare. So yeah, one other thing you can do is you can reduce those reduce your DCA margins as well. If you don't want to go, like, you can reduce the risk because you can give the bot even more room to breathe, you know. So yeah. But yesterday, man, was an amazing day for me. I want to show you this so you know I'm not full of shit, right? Am I even logged into it? Oh yeah, I am. Yeah, I am logged in. Yeah, let me screen share this because I just want to show you guys. Hang on. Let me screen share this. I want to. It's up to Mike if he willing to send me the screenshot, because he might not want to do that, you know. But this is Bet Fury, right? Now, please understand that, you know, don't, whatever you do, please only risk what you're willing to lose in Bet Fury, okay? Now, if you do want to play this, and you are happy to play, I would appreciate anybody that would like to use my link for Bet Fury. That helps me out for bringing it to you. Okay, so let me go. Let me go here to my transaction, right? I want to show you for yesterday, right? Withdrawal. Let me blow this up a little bit. Okay, see, that's too much. Let me go back. That's better. So you can see yesterday, the date was February 20, my time. And I withdrew 40,000 TRX from Bet Fury. So I put in some money, and I made $1,000, and then on top of that, I took my 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 dividends from Flow, and I went back in and I made another 110 bucks as well. So I made 1,100 bucks yesterday. So you can see here that was after I withdrew that amount. Now, what happened when I withdrew from BetFury is it went pending, and I'm like, what the fuck? It went pending. So I messaged the admins in here, because you can message them right here and talk to them. And anyway, they said it's a security thing with BetFury on larger amounts. But this is like 2,000 fucking Tron, and that was pending as well. I was like, what the hell? Because usually when you withdraw, it just goes straight to your Tron wallet or your Tron link, right? But this been pending, right? And then it cleared within about 10 minutes. They approved it, and it went bang straight in my wallet. So 40,414 Tron. So that was amazing. So I was able to prop my bot up and take some out and pay bills and shit. So yeah, man. If you're wondering if BetFury is legit, I just proved it to you that it is. So how did I win? How did I actually win? Oh, I'm in 4 trades. Oh, that's good. So how did I actually win? Well, let me tell you how I did it. Stairs. So if you want to learn this, let me see if I've got any. I just want to show you this. Let's just use this bit of this BTC. Okay, so what you do, this game's called Stairs. This, in my opinion, is the best game. This is better than Dice. This is better than everything. I'm just gonna do this for, shits and giggles, right? Let's go the min. Now, what you do, okay, it's just shits and giggles. Now, what you do is you set this on number 2, right? What that'll do is you press bet and then see how it gives you a ladder. So what you do is you just pick a position, right? I'll just pick here, right? And so I didn't win there, but I'll just go up here. And then what you do is you just climb, and then you take your profit. But I'll just do I'll just go. Let's just do. I can't do that many. Let's do 128 Satoshis, right? So what you do is every time you go up a level, these boulder things, these rocks fall down. So the objective is to get to the next level without being hit by the rock, right? So what you do is I'll bet 128 Satoshis, and I'll climb up, and I won, and see how the amount changed. I'll climb up again. And so you can just stay here and do this. And what I usually do is if I make it to 4, I take the profit. The reason is because you don't want to get greedy. Now, I have made it to the top right up here many times. But, I would recommend, if you're going to do this for a short amount of time. And the other thing you can do is you can play this and get BFG tokens. And what that BFG token does, I'll go into the staking. Here are all the staking pools. So just holding the BFG token, they'll pay you a dividend of all these cryptos. and they just added BNB, by the way, BNB. And they're going to be adding more cryptos that people can come in and play. So as people come in and they gamble, that builds up this pool. And as obviously people gamble, they will lose. And then what happens is a percentage gets paid out to the stakers who hold the BFG token every day. So if we come down here and you just select like BFG TRX, it'll tell you how much you'll get per day on 100,000 BFG tokens. That is if you're doing Tron, but you can do the main two that they'll pay you BFG in is Tron and Bitcoin. So I think they do it on all of them, actually, on Ethereum too. But yeah, getting back to this, if we want to make money with this game, then I suggest that you go start with like 100 Satoshis if you're doing Bitcoin, right? And the objective is to mine the BFG tokens so that you can get passive income. I know people that are making like $4,000 a month on this because they've got like 1 or 2 million BFG tokens, and there's only X amount of them as well. And then once they get all mined, then they're going to be listed, and then people can sell them and stuff. So pretty amazing. But what you do is you set it on 2, and then it mitigates your risk. So I'll do it again, right? Let's just pick here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you want to go a bit higher, what I tend to do, my strategy is I just pick a rock. I don't go on the rock. I go next to it. And I made it. I'm going up higher. 3. And see, I've almost tripled my Satoshis. And that's how you do it. You just pick a spot and take your profit. So that's how you do it, guys. I'll do it again one more time. 3, 4, and then take the profit. So the objective is don't get too greedy and don't play this for long, because in the end you will lose. It's inevitable. But the key is get in, play for a short amount of time, grab your profit, and get out. And that's key. Wait, let me go back to the chat. So that's Bet Fury. You can play dice there. You can play dice. You can play Plunko, Keno. There's slots in there. Don't play the slots. Don't play the slots. Stay right away from them. And there's a few other games you can play too. They've got like the Ring game. They've got the Rocket. They've got Limbo. There's all these like cool games. And remember, when you're playing that, use a VPN. Use a VPN. But they've got like live blackjack. They've got like Baccarat. They've got roulette. They've got all those games. So Bet Fury, if you do want to play, use my link. It will give me a bit of a kickback if you decide to play. But yeah, mine the BFG token, because it's going to be worth money. And you can, there's other strategies as well where you can set to auto and martingale on the dice and just set it auto and let it run for an hour or 2 hours, because you can spend a bit of crypto to get as much BFG tokens as you can, because the objective is you want to create, the more BFG tokens that you hold, the more you'll get a passive income from it. they'll pay you out. They'll pay you out crypto. VPN is because if you want to play certain games and you're in a certain country, they won't let you play. It'll say something like, you can't play this because of your IP address, which means you're blocked from playing. In Australia, we're not allowed to. I'm not sure if US. I think US is allowed. I'm sure of it. I know that people in the US are playing it, but if you want to play the slots and stuff, you're going to have to use a VPN. The whole time that you're on playing, use a VPN and all that. I don't know what's going to happen if you're from certain countries and blah blah blah. But yeah, you play it, man. Like I'll do it as a test, right? I'll play the stairs, and I'll do it now while I'm live, and then you guys will see. I'm not bullshitting you. How easy this. If you come in here, I always say come in with Tron. You can come in with Bitcoin, like you can use Ethereum, BNB, Tron, USDT, BTT, Bitcoin. You can use all of those, right? But if you want the best chance to win, play the stairs. And don't go on anything higher than 2. And then you come in and then you basically, play with like Satoshi. If you're balling, you got more money, more crypto, then you can do 1,000 Satoshis or 10,000 Satoshis or 5,000, whatever you want to do on Bitcoin. But I usually play with Tron because it's just fast to get it into your wallet. So I usually use Tron when I play. And the other thing is with me, when you withdraw, they just send it straight to your wallet with no fee. No fee when you're withdrawing. It's pretty cool. So I'll play for a bit, and you guys watch. You can basically just pick anywhere, right? And when you go up, just stay where you are. And then take the profit. Don't think you're going to get to the top. That's not the object. And then just take the profit. So now I won twice. So now I got 100 Satoshi bet, free bet. Okay, so the boulder got me. So you don't change your bet. Right now you can go up too, right? Because you can Martin go up, right? So what I'll do is I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then take the profit because I got my 100 back, and then just drop the bet back down, and then just go here, go up, go up, go up, and then take profit, right? But don't get greedy. Just keep doing that and just climb up. And when you hit 4, take it. And rinse and repeat this process. Sometimes the server is a bit laggy as well, because you got to remember there's a lot of people playing this. Bet Fury is very, very, very popular. So it's lagging right now. So you can just pick any position you want. I'll just pick this one for shits and giggles, right? And I got done there. So you just pick another position. Take it. Do it again. Bang. That's all that's to it. That's all that's to it. And the other thing is they give you a cashback as well. See here, if I go into the cashback, I got 657 Tron waiting for me. Plus, I got bit of Bitcoin, bit of BNB, bit of USDT, and I've got all this crypto there, and that'll pay me. I'll get that in 2 days. This timer, and it comes out of those pools that I showed you. Either the whole pool, they pay you your cash back. On my cash back, I get 6%. See, these are the levels. See, if you're a novice, you'll get a 2% cash back. On the next level, it's 4%, 6%, all the way up. All the way up to like here. That's if you've gambled, total wagered 10,000 Bitcoin. When you play, you get 25%, a quarter of that back. So whether you win or you lose, you'll still get paid that out. You got to remember that. So if you go in, take my link, play if you want to, but don't forget, man, you want to accumulate BFG tokens because they're precious, man. And eventually they're going to be worth money. They're going to be sold. They're going to be listed on exchanges. So it's important. And the other thing that I'll tell you guys with this is that they have these promotional things from time to time where you can spin as well. Oh, and the other thing is they got this box, this free Bitcoin. So you can come in here and claim up to 1,800 Satoshis a day. See, I've got 5 Satoshis. So what I do, I'll click withdraw. I am not a human. And then you come in and do the pictures. So you just basically pick 3 trains. Go next. That one, and that one. They're going to let me do it. Sometimes it bugs out. That one, and that one. That one. I'll just pick that one. It's going to bug out. Okay, so let me do it that time. And so you can come in here and click on and claim 5 Satoshis. And it will do that all day long. And you can claim this free Bitcoin. Daily profit. You know, and you can also buy these boxes, and it will pay you if you buy these boxes, right? So that's 7,500 Satoshis. You can buy these boxes and it'll pay you 1%, like it'll pay you 10% a month. So you can come in here and, you know, buy, and it will tell you how many boxes and stuff left. So if you've got some Bitcoin, you can come in here and stake your Bitcoin, and it will actually give you 5% or 9% over, you know, over a month. Or you can do this amount of Ethereum and it'll pay you 14%. But the beautiful thing is it'll actually, you can buy multiple of these boxes. So, you know, you can put in like, you know, you can buy like a bunch of these and stake your crypto here, and it will pay you these amazing percentages. 14% on this love box, and buy a bunch of these and stake it, and they'll pay you out. They'll pay you out just for having your crypto in here. So that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start buying these boxes, and I'm going to start staking my crypto here, and it's going to pay me 10% a month. So imagine just having your crypto in here for a year, and it will double whatever your crypto is. And you can compound it because you can come in here and buy more of these boxes and compound it. It's like a platform, but it's fully decentralized. So that's another thing you can do, guys. Come in here, buy these boxes, and you can also get this crypto for free as well. And come in here and stake your crypto and buy these boxes, and they will pay you out. And then more that you buy, the more it will pay you out. And then you can buy more boxes and accumulate and grow your crypto that way. So it's just another thing you can do, guys. Let me go back to the chat. So it's pretty awesome, man. You don't even have to gamble. You know what I mean? You can just go buy those boxes with your crypto and just have it in there and stake for 30 days, and you just buy a bunch of them. So it tells you how many of those boxes are left, because they haven't got like unlimited of them, because there's only X amount. So you just put your crypto, buy the boxes, and that's it. It's pretty awesome. Now, I haven't shilled anything. Like, I just don't do that. But I'm just telling you, like, you can go get into. Yeah, I've got them, Mike. I've just been talking about Bet Fury. I'll put them up. So let me just do this for a sec. Just saving them. And let's see here. Okay. Let me screen share now. Okay, perfect. Okay, let me take a look at this. So he's got initial buy is 8. He's on cross. So I've got my initial buy at 3. 12. His VWAPs are at 5. Okay, max pairs 5. Yeah, ISO made, that's good. Pretty much the same. So they're pretty much the same settings as mine. The only there's 3 differences. So initial percent by 8%. Leverage is 12, which is the same. So the only 2 or 3 differences is the initial buy. The VWAP's a lot lower than mine, and the max pairs is 5 instead of 4, and then ISO made is 7. So we're pretty much running the same settings, but he's running them just a teeny bit warmer than mine. But yeah, I mean, if they're working for you, Mike, if it's working, then that's good. Thanks, bro. Got to go get COVID tested for international trip tomorrow. Hey, catch you, mate. Thank you, Mike, for using my link. But if you do that on Bet Fury, just do that what I told you to do with the stairs game, and make sure that you set your boulders to 2. And I'm telling you, man, this thing worked. This works. If you do it the way that I do it, it works. It can work, but just don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Hey, so I'll cancel that. So yeah, like, you know, just do that. You need to watch with these exactly. That's the other thing that I was going to say. You need to be watching the bot when you're using those settings, because that's what I'm saying. That they're warmer than mine. Those settings are warmer than mine, because I don't want to. I don't want to get crazy with those settings. I'm happy with what I got. So, but you know, kudos to you if you're running them and they're good, and you're making what you're making with them. Well, you know, kudos. But mitigate your risk. Risk management is key, as I learnt the hard way. So, yeah, maybe send you a link, Mike, if you want to come on. Yeah, I'm in that trade. I'm in that trade. I think I'm in that trade. Let me have a look here. Yeah, it looks like the market's dropping a bit. How many buys is that in? Actually, 27, 55, Matic, 56. See, another thing what you can do is you can just pause your bot when, and that will stop it from DCAing. And what that'll do, it'll keep your margin lower. And then another thing you can do when it's going like a bit out of control like that, is you can pause your bot so that you use less of your margin. That's another good thing you can do. See, that's moved 82% away from me. So I'll just wait for those to get out, and they should get out. But I've got stacks of room, stacks and stacks and stacks of room to get out of these trades. So I'm not even worried about it right now. And it's dropping. So it's all good. Okay, here he is. G'day, mate.
Bud.
Hey,
I'm running 2.35% margin right now. I've got BZRX killing me and Matic right now. But hey, I tell you what, this bot, if you guys are in this thing, don't panic. I was hitting a DCA button, which I don't recommend, on BRZX. It was almost closing, and then it decided, oh, Mike's fucking with me. Let's give him a little ride, But I'm not panicking. I already stopped my bot, and now it's coming back up. My take profit is 6.64, and we're just going back up. So you can't panic on this stuff.
Nah.
You can't panic.
So you can see
liquidation price on is BRZX, and I'm way away from it. So I'm not too. It would have to go down to 7 cents before I would get liquidated. So that tells you how far I'd have to go, folks. I don't think it's going to go from 60 cents to 7 cents while we're on the stream here. No. If it does, I'll lose $2,000. So, but you got to be careful. You just, like I said, with these settings, they're a little bit hot. You really don't have to watch them, but since I'm in quarantine and I'm watching the NASCAR race and listening to one of my best buddies ever, I'm having cool, and I can't wait to play Bet Fury as soon as we're done with the stream. I use your link. It probably will be a mistake because you know what a degenerate gambler I am. But if
Well,
anything,
if you do what showed you, right?
okay, but I'm not going to play that. Do they have video poker?
I'm not sure if they've got video poker.
Okay,
They might.
if they don't have
a look.
that, I will do the ladder game. But the thing I liked he showed me is I'm going to start staking some of my crypto in there and making that.
Yeah,
I
so
got crypto sitting right on my Exodus wallet doing nothing.
yeah, so what you do, right?
I'm going to put like $200 of Bitcoin on there and just stake it.
Yeah, and you can do that
because just sitting in my Exodus wallet doing nothing. So I'm just going to put it in there.
Yeah, because what you do is,
I mean, if I can make 10% a month on $200 worth of Bitcoin, that's pretty good with the rise of Bitcoin.
Yeah, so what you do, I'll show you how to do this.
If I put in $200 of Bitcoin, you'll get a pretty good referral, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure what I get. I have to have a look. But what you do is, if you want to do it, you come into staking.
Yeah.
And then, or actually, no, you don't. You go into a box free Bitcoin at the top. And then what you do
where's BTC, the Aqua box, right?
Yeah, so you've got a couple of them down here, right? So
okay, which one makes the most? Which one makes the most?
Well,
I see. You got to put in a certain amount. I don't want to put in 0.04 BTC. I don't have that much.
No, so what you do is you can go.
Yeah, I can put that much in Aqua. Yeah. I can do the Aqua box for 30 days.
And then what you do is you just come here and you just buy it.
So is it
right?
locked for 30 days? Is that what it is?
It's I think it's locked for 30 days.
So you can't take it out for 30 days.
Nah. So I just bought one and I'm about to buy a second one. And I just bought another one. So I bought my Bitcoin is now staking for 30 days.
Yeah, I'm going to buy that Aqua box.
I bought 2 boxes of it. But you can come in, bring your Bitcoin and just go bang, 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 buy as many as you can.
Yeah.
And it will stake and you'll get it back in 30 days. Hey, what's that?
Jackpot, bitch. Jackpot.
So that's how you do it. And you can claim this free Bitcoin as well. You can claim up to 1,800 Satoshis a day. So what you can do, you can claim all of this free Satoshis of Bitcoin.
Yeah, I'm going to do that too, that free box.
Every 20 minutes you get this free Bitcoin.
Yep. And it's adding up. Satoshis are adding up. This is better than what was that thing they used to have where you let it run in the background? That browser. Remember?
Brave browser.
Yeah, no, not Brave, but that thing called, I forget what it's called. I had over almost half a Bitcoin in my computer. I did something wrong and I lost it. This was about a year and a half ago. And when I log in, they don't have my information. So it's gone. And I had almost half a Bitcoin in there.
Huh.
It was that thing that was like a faucet that just ran in the background.
Oh, yeah. I know.
You had to use their browser. I forget what it was called. But
the other thing is, right, they do this cashback, right?
Yeah.
Because I play, look, I get all this crypto for free.
I know that. I heard about this Bet Fury, but I never, being a degenerate gambler, I didn't want to just go in there. But I might just use the staking features for a while.
Yeah, and then what you can do is you can get all of this. Crypto, yeah. And the other thing is when you get the BFG token, you just for holding it, they pay you crypto every day.
I know, but now is that an ERC 20 or is that a Tron?
It's not really listed right now. As I'm not sure what it actually is. I think
where's your BRC token right now?
BRC.
I mean BFG token. Where can you see what? How many you have?
I kind of gambled them away.
Oh, okay.
I had like 100,000 of them. But anyway, it doesn't matter. But if you can get like 1 million of those things or 2 million of them, it'll pay you like 34 grand a month.
Yeah. You know,
Just
you heard I found some LP tokens I forgot to unlock. It was 105 cake and 9 B&B, which was worth almost $5,000. I had it sitting on my computer. I gotta start writing this stuff down. My wife even told me, you got so much junk on your computer, you got money sitting in places you didn't know. So I put it in the jet fuel, that automatic one. Now it's went from 5,000 to 7,200 just in 2 days.
Huh. So yeah, I'm gonna get into them because I have to get into them, but I literally don't have the capital.
But I know what I'm making is I'm making B&B tokens every day.
Yep.
Another one I just got into that ZD with B&B. That ZD token is worth $50,000. And I'm making ZD tokens when you pair them with B&B. Now, I don't have very much of that because, you know, at 50,000, you can only get a piece of it. But I'm making about 0.0001 ZD every day. Now, that's still probably $100 I'm making off of that, you know, and I'm not going to touch it. There's only 3,400 ZD tokens.
Sure.
I think it's going to go to $100,000. It's already at 50. It hit 56,000 and it dropped back a little bit. But with only 3,400 tokens, that's going to be $100,000 coin. Now, this isn't financial advice, folks. Just make sure you only use money you can afford to lose.
Why do you want to do that?
Boy, the market is Bitcoin crashing right now because Matic and BRZX are just dumping. So is SRM. I got 3 longs, and I've got almost 2.5% margin with my bot stopped right now. I don't even have it running.
Yeah. So right
Bitcoin
now,
dumping, isn't it? Oh yeah, Bitcoin is dumping. Everything's in the red. Everything's in the red right now. Yep. I knew we were going to have a little bit of a pullback. You can't just keep going up and up and up.
Look at B&B's $228.
Yeah, man, see, I told everybody it might take a dump. You know, it's probably a good buy because that's going to be $1,000 token. You know.
Yeah, and now's the time to now here's the pullback, and the pullback is good.
You know, I told everybody to buy it 2-3 weeks ago at $40 a token, but they didn't listen to me. Yep.
Matic's dropping, man.
Yeah, I know. They're coming back a little bit. I'm watching them.
Yeah,
the BRZX is starting to come back. They can't. That's the thing about these things. Once they get to a bottom, people will start buying them up, and that's what they're doing right now. They kind of bottomed out at 50. Well, it had a wick that went to 54 cents. Now it's back up to 58. I got to get it back to 64 cents. I'm pretty sure it'll hit. So I'm not worried.
So that wick on Matic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see now.
Where did the wick on Matic go to?
It's bottoming now, and it's gonna
look at Matic. Oh yeah, it hit 0.13. I don't even have a liquidation price on Matic, so I must be doing all right. My take profit is 15 cents. So see,
look at it bolting up now.
Oh yeah, I see. I didn't touch the DCA button on this one, so The only one I did is on BRZX, so I
All
don't
right.
recommend, folks, if you're in this bot brand new, don't be messing with that manual DCA button until you understand how to use it, because it can wreck you, even with cross.
And when your bot goes, when you see a drop like that, you pause your bot.
Yep,
Pause
exactly.
the bot.
Pause it.
Pause
Yep.
it so it doesn't chew through your margin.
Right. I still got $1,475 of my 2,100 left, so I'm good. So I'm using $700. I'm using almost $700 right now.
I've only used $70.
Yeah. So when this BRZX closes, this is going to be a $40 trade for me. You know, you have to be a little risky once in a while, but I didn't think it would drop that hard. But it is coming back. I brought it back up. It's back up to 60 cents. So I'm only 4 cents away. Yeah, look at BRZX. Look at the pump right now. It's coming back. Coming back.
Yeah.
See, I look at the 24-hour high, and that was 76 cents. So it's going to come back up.
Yep. And
I'm only down $190 on there now.
I don't sweat longs, man, in a bullish market.
Nope. This bot is the greatest. If anybody's listening out here and you don't know about this bot, go to their Discord channel, and at the Wick Hunter Discord channel, and Austin will put it in, or I'll put it in, and just sign up for the bot. And if you can get in, all you need is $500 to get started. Austin started with $500 just a week ago, and look, you're already up to $2,000.
Yeah, but I put in a bit of money that I.
Okay, but really, I mean, you started. I mean, you only have to use $500, and if you use our settings, you start making $10, $15 an hour, maybe not $5 an hour, depending on how you have the settings. But you'll make at least $100 a day. I've never had a day where I made less than $100. I had a day the other day I made $600, but that was, you know, I was hitting that DCA button a little more than normal. But if you just let it run, with the new version 5.20, it gives you 3 different settings that you can set. And so I'm on my settings 1 now, and I have settings 2 for when I go to sleep. And I drop it down to 2, and my VWAPs are at 10, and I leave everything else the same. And I go down to 2 pairs, and I go to sleep.
5.20 out.
Yeah.
Is it out?
So I leave it at that, and then I just wake up in the morning, and now I might only make $50 overnight, but heck, that's $50 while I'm sleeping, folks. That's like walking outside your house and finding a $50 bill laying on the ground. That's how I look at it.
It is 5.20 is not out yet.
5.22 is out.
5.22.
Yeah, you have the 5.22. That's the version where you can put 3 different settings.
Because I don't have.
You can pause the bot and move pairs over. You don't have to stop it anymore.
I haven't got access to it.
So you have to tip them $100.
Okay.
Yeah, if you tip them $100, I'd give you that thing, but then people would get pissed off to pay the $100. So yeah, that's what you got to do. You go to the tip jar and then send a message to Todd that you tipped him, and he'll send you the settings.
Okay. All right.
And also, you'll be on the list of when the Bybit bot opens up that we're going to have, that you'll be one of the first people to get on that Bybit bot.
Yeah.
And also, if you want to get another bot with the tip jar, you can probably ask them for another bot if you want to run 2. You know, Mad Dog and Sheep now are running 3 bots. I don't know how they're doing it, but you also have to I would suggest getting 3 different servers, because.
Of course.
No, what's his name? One of the guys in our group tried to run 2 bots on one server.
Yeah, Rhino.
Rhino tried that. Yeah.
Yeah. So the retracement's happening. So this is going. Yeah, these is all going back up. So, yep. It's yeah, I'm in that same trade, BZRX.
Yeah, it's coming back up.
Yep.
Like I said, I got a liquidation price of 6 cents. So, whoop, I just had some money hit, or was that you?
No, not me.
Oh yeah, I just had some money hit some BTC that I had coming from somewhere. I just got $18 of BTC, wherever that came from. Oh, that's from my Cubitech. You know, I'm in that Cubitech. Yeah, I make about $50 a day on that Cubitech, and I have like 40.
Look at it. Look at how brilliant this bot is, man.
Yeah, I know it. It's just, folks. You know what I call this thing? I call it my ATM machine. That's all I can say. It's like a ATM machine in my office here.
And get your VWAPs, right?
Yeah.
Very important.
Now another thing too, when the market's like this, you might want to turn up your VWAPs a little bit so you don't get in these trades early. You know.
Yeah. So you go. I like tend to put them on like 9.
Yeah.
When the market's like this.
Well, I usually run them at 8 like this. I probably should turn them up, but the bot's not running right now, so I don't worry about it. I'll wait till this BZ. I got to wait till this BRZX closes, then I'll change those.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting to get out of a couple of the trades.
Yeah, Matic is coming back. I'm only down $40 on Matic now, and my margin dropped to 2.32. So I'm cool.
I'm nearly like 22%. I'm only on Matic and 30% now, 29. So it's coming back.
I'm at 31%. What's your take profit on Matic? Mine's 15 cents.
Take profit. 15 cents. I have to go on the bot. To see it.
Well, no, you can look at it on Binance.
Hang on,
go look up there where the red line is, the top red line. That's your take profit price.
Which red line?
You know, the top red line wherever it's going up to. See that red line up there? Let's see. It should say probably 15 cents. Let me look at my Matic.
I can't.
Okay, look at Matic and then look where. Let's see. See where mine is 15 cents. I'm at 14.5 right now. So see that top red line where the number is in red? That's your take profit price.
I'm trying to have a look for it. I can't see it.
Okay, well, if you're on the Binance Matic.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, what is it? See the red line up there?
I'm already out of a trade. I just
you're out of it then. Okay, you're out.
No, I'm out of. I got out of one of them.
Okay, well, you're probably still in Matic. My take profit is 15 cents.
I'm
it's at 14.5. It's at 14.5 right now.
Take profit. Take profit. I can't see it.
Really? You can't see that red number up at the top? See, there's 3 red numbers. I mean, 2 red numbers and a green one. The green one is where it's at right now.
I see the green line, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Right above it is a red line, and that red number mine says 15.008. That's my take profit.
Yeah, I haven't got that on this.
Well, then you're not still in the Matic trade then.
No, I am. Hang on, let me refresh.
Yeah, refresh. Maybe you're out of it.
I'm still in it.
Okay, it should have a red line with a number there. Probably 15 cents.
It's not showing.
Well, then go to your bot. It'll show it on your bot.
Yeah, if I go to the bot, so my take profit on okay, 0.1499.
Yeah, okay. See, you're right underneath me. I'm at 0.150. So when it gets to 14.9,
when it hits 15, I'll be out of that trade.
Yeah, my take profit is just a half a, like 1/10 of a penny above yours. And I've got $140 of margin, so that's going to be a good one too. And I've got $170 of margin on that BZRX. And
LIT was the trade I got in.
The SRM I'm in, it's about to close. I'm only down $9 on that one.
I made 60 so far today. I made $66.
I know. I've made 100 since 9 o'clock this morning.
I made 66 in the last 24 hours of trading.
So let's see. So 3 hours. In 5 hours, I've made $100. So that's right on $20 an hour.
It's crazy.
And then these settings are really not that, the 8% levered, initial buy is what's helping me. And the fact that I hit the DCA button on a couple of them. Yesterday, a Ren, remember that one? I hit the DCA button 50 times. I made $45 just on that Ren trade.
Oh, man, that's crazy, Mike.
I know, it's crazy. That's probably one of the best single trades I've done so far. The only problem is I'd be like $5,000. I keep taking money out and putting in other stuff. So I'm done. I'm just going to let the buy. I need to get to 10 grand. Because at 10 grand, you make $1,000 a day with these settings. It's minimum. When you get to 20,000, you're making $4,000 a day. And people, this is no BS, okay? You can ask Mad Dog or ask Crypto Black Sheep. Mad Dog has made over $36,000 in the last 2 weeks.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Well, I worked it out. If you get to 10,000, I worked it out at 3. This is conservative what you'll make. Like the bare minimum that you will make, is at 10,000. The bare minimum is at 10,000 would be about 900.
Yep, that's about right. Yeah,
900 is a bare minimum.
This is
but 5% to 6% day. It's anywhere from 900 to 1,600 a day.
And the great thing about this, only 200 people have this bot. 200 bots. That's max. So we're not overdoing Binance. In fact, Binance yesterday, they were being so overloaded with everybody using Binance now, switching from ETH and Tron, that they had to add new servers. They actually went to maintenance on their servers for like 12 hours. That's why I tell you that Binance coin is going to be $1,000, folks. I truly believe that. But again, it's not financial advice. But just I called it at 100. I called it at 200. I just have that feeling. We're going to see $100,000 Bitcoin by probably the summertime. I thought with Biden in that everything would go backwards, but the stock market's just chugging along and Bitcoin's right along with it.
People keep talking about Bitcoin going to crash. If it's going to retrace, I ain't see it retracing that much.
No, we have like a 5% or 10% pullback. Okay, that would be a good thing for Bitcoin, because it's just like the stock market. When it breathes and has a small or maybe a 2%, 3% pullback, then it just comes back. A lot of people, there's a lot of people that are in Bitcoin now that still need money, and they're going to take profit. Anytime a thing shoots up, look at Binance coin. It went to 300, and what do? They took profit.
324 it went to. And
then ETH hit 2,000 last night, and look at ETH. It's doing a pullback.
Yep, 1,800 because people are taking profit.
Exactly. So that's
and that's still going to go out. Look, it's just hit 1,900 again.
Yeah, exactly. So
when we see Bitcoin, I think Bitcoin will go back to 57, 58 before the days before
yeah.
the
But see, the
trading.
thing, Austin, I'm not doing anything with ETH anymore. The fees are way too high. I'm turning my ETH into a Binance coin. You know, I'm when I make some ETH,
Everybody's doing that. Everybody's doing that.
when I make a little ETH, I send it to Binance, trade it for BNB, and and just I'm gonna just and now with this Bet Fury, I'm gonna put BNB in there in that pool where you just stake it. You can stake BNB in there also. I saw
Yep.
BNB pool.
And so you just stick it in there at 15%, 14% a month.
Yeah. Can you get that at a bank? No.
Hell no. And then you just stick it in there, lock it up for 30 days.
So
and just
anybody, I look at it this way: if you got $20,000 sitting in a bank account and you're new to crypto, take like 5,000 of it and buy Bitcoin or Ethereum or BNB and just set it and hold it. Okay, you're going to make more money with that 5,000 than you'll make with that whole $20,000 in a year. That 5,000 will turn into probably 100,000 if you play your cards right. But again, this is not financial advice, But if you can afford to do that, folks, you're gonna be way ahead of the game. There's nobody, if you're a young person and you're waiting for America to pay you your Social Security and all that, forget about it. Okay, they're gonna ruin you in Social Security.
I'm about to get out of this trade.
By the time they get to be my age, I'm lucky. I paid in it for 50 years, but people today they may never see it.
So I'm nearly two green candles forming on the 15-minute.
I'm back up to 61 cents, so it's coming right back just like it's supposed to. This bot is just unbelievable. It just knows.
And it's on it's developed 2 candles now in half an hour, 30-minute.
I watch the 1 minute candle. I like the 1 minute. That's mainly for doing the DCA button because you can see the moves really fast on the 1 minute.
So in the half an hour that green candle's developing, so it's developed the rainbow effect.
If anybody listening, if you would have bought BRZX like half an hour ago, you would have got it at 54 cents, okay? And if you bought $1,000 worth, it's now at 60 cents. You would have made 6 cents on your $1,000 just in 30 minutes.
Yep.
Isn't that amazing?
Yep. And so I'm out of two of those trades because I stopped the bot.
Yep.
I stopped the bot. And now I'm just waiting for the BZRX and the Matic trades to close. And then the bot's going on.
Yeah, sometimes you have to not sweat them out. Sometimes it may take an hour or two. But, okay, so it takes a little extra time. But you're still making money when it finally closes. You're not like Eric. Don't do what Eric does. That guy panics and just cuts stuff short. I don't know what his problem is. I really like Eric. These are his settings, but he panics, okay? On that Ren token, he used all of his buys up, and he took another hit the other day, and he didn't say how much it was, but it was probably a couple of grand.
So,
but his bot's at like $10,000, so that $2,000 hit's not that bad. But still, I hate to. It's like losing $2,000 for being stupid. Hope you're not listening. I still love you, Eric. Okay, but you gotta know when to fold them. Is that what Kenny Rogers says? You know when to hold them and when to fold them.
So it's turning, Mike. It's turning.
So when are you coming back to that States, there, buddy? Time for us to hit
it. We can't even get out of the country, mate.
Really? Even if you have a shot?
Can't get out of the country.
Do you have to have a shot to fly?
No, but you have to quarantine. But yeah, they won't unless you've got a very good reason. You can't leave the country.
Here's my little kitty. I'm kind of worried about her right now. She's been throwing up a lot. I hope she doesn't have cancer or something.
How old is that cat?
11 years old. But she was outside eating grass this morning. They say when a cat's eating grass, they got a stomach problem. I hope that's all it is, because I've had to put so many animals down the last couple of years. I just don't want to put this one down. I love this kitty.
Okay. Well, again, the reason I can't, I'm on the Trading View chart in Binance, and I still can't see the red line.
Really? I wish I could share my screen so you could see mine.
You can.
All right, let me share my screen and I'll show you what I mean.
Yeah, because I can only see the green line, but I can't see the red one.
Share my screen. Hang on. Let me get the screen up here.
Thank you to everybody watching.
Okay, can you see my screen?
I can now. Yep.
Okay. All right. See this up here? See this number up here I'm pointing to?
And I can't see. Hang on. Let me have a.
See this number I'm pointing to up here?
Yeah.
Okay, see that red line? That's where my take profit is. It's
I don't know why it's not showing. It's not showing on mine.
Okay. See right here, I'm at 60.24. I got to get to 64.83 for me to close. And if you look down here, I've got $171 of into that trade. And if you look, see my number is at 21.26 right here. But look up here, this is how much I got left in my bot, 15.76. So, and I'm only at 2.28%. So I'm okay. And I'm still, see this SRM, it's about to close. It's just, in fact, it's going to go into the green right now. I could go hit the button, but I'm not. I'll just let it close. So you look for this red line. That red number up here is what your take profit.
I wonder how I can change it. Like make the red.
Oh, maybe I've got the filter going so it shows that number. That's right.
How do you get the filter?
They're right here. You can change. See up here, all these settings on the side here. I forget where you get these Fibonacci lines. You have to just kind of mess with it up here. See all these indicators where the time is, and display positions and open orders. Let's see. I click on that. Oh yeah. See.
Okay. So then somebody's telling me. Yeah, I'm on a trading view one.
Okay. See this yellow box up here where I got the mouse on?
Hang on. Let me go back to your screen.
Okay. See the yellow box up there?
Yeah.
Okay. Watch when I click it. See the red line over here? Watch this. Okay. When I click this off, now watch what happens. Boom, it's gone.
Okay, I get it.
So you got to click on that box right there.
Yeah, I got it now.
Okay. See, we taught each other something.
Yeah,
I didn't even know where that came from, so now I know.
It's almost there.
Yeah. See, so now you can see where you don't have to look at your bot. You can look at it right here.
Yeah.
Yep. So you can see now it's starting to dump a little bit again. So I'm not worried. It'll close.
It'll close.
Yep.
Yeah, I figured it out. Thank you for that.
Yep, no problem. That's why we're here to help each other. You showed me Bet Theory, and now I showed you how to see your numbers.
Yeah, so if you people want to get into, I figured it out. Thank you. If you guys want to get into Bet Fury, I'll post a link because yesterday I won $1,000 on it. So, and I proved it because I showed the winning on the stream. So I would greatly appreciate if anybody that is going to play Bet Fury, I would greatly appreciate if you use my link because I'll get a kickback and we'll help each other, you know. So, and you can do heaps of cool stuff like buy these boxes and stake your crypto and earn like 10%, 14% a month with Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB. That's crazy good. Or you can stake it for 7 days or
all right, I'm going to take off because my wife and I are going to go grab a bite to eat.
All right, no worries, Mike.
All right, thanks cheers, everybody. There we are. Cheers.
Catch up.
Another trip on the Barbie, folks. Talk to you guys later.
Catch up. Yeah, so let me show you Bet Fury. And here. Let me show you guys Bet Fury, right? I'll show you a few things. So if you come into this tab here, I can get more Satoshis. I want to get the Satoshis. You can claim, you can come and claim this free Satoshis every 20 minutes. 5 free Satoshis, and it will add to your balance. Up to 1,800 Satoshis a day. It's pretty good. And so I got a couple boxes going, and that's going to pay me out this much Bitcoin. I know it's only a small amount, but you can buy a bunch of these boxes with your crypto and stake it for 30 days. Look at the percentages. Ethereum is the best one. And you just stick your Ethereum, buy a bunch of these boxes, buy like as many as you want, and just come in with 2, 3, 4 Ethereum and just buy a bunch of boxes and stake your ETH or stake your Bitcoin or stake BNB. Stake BNB. Buy a bunch of these boxes and stake it for like 30 days and you accumulate free BNB or Bitcoin and just come in and buy a bunch of them. So if you stake like 30 days, it's so good. And you can get this free Bitcoin. And then they've got like all the games. And you can play Dice and Plunko, Crash, Keno, Limbo, Circle, Hilo. My favorite is Stairs and Mines and Coin Flip. And you'll get free BFG token, which is the staking token that will get listed, and you can earn free crypto on that every day. So you come into staking, and if you've got BFG tokens, like 100,000 of them, tells you what you get paid out. But if you get the more BFG you get, the better, the more rewards you're going to get. But and also when you play, you get cashbacks. And depending on what level you're on of play will depend on how much you get back. So I get 6% back or whatever I play. And in a couple of days' time, when this timer runs down, in 2 days' time, I'll claim all this free crypto. So that's like $30-40 worth of Tron that I'm going to get in a couple of days' time. You know, that's like 60 Aussie dollars. You know, because yesterday I won $1,000. So if you guys want to know the strategy that I use when I play, I'll show you and teach you. Right. So you come into Stairs. And you select 2, and then what you do, you can play with whatever you want to play with, like any of these cryptos, like Ethereum, BNB, Tron, USDT, Bitcoin. And I'll start out with like, I'll start out with 126 Satoshis. Well, what you do is you select bet and you just pick anywhere here and just climb up. What I do is I go 4 times. And if I make it to 4, I just click claim. Bang. Just like that. And rinse and repeat. Do it again. 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 And you don't get greedy. So you just claim when you do 4. And you can just pick any spot. And if it makes up, you just claim. And you can do this. Rinse and repeat. Pick a different spot. And if you make it 4, see, I lost then. So if you lose, you just double and then pick another spot. Up, up. And if you're feeling a little bit frisky, you can go to another step, which I just did. And I won, and then I'll go back. Do it again, 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 and again. Bang. You don't really need to change it. Just pick different spot. And I made it. And that's as simple as it is. So just play stairs. Pick 2 boulders, right? 2 boulders. No more than 2. And then just do what I showed you. And you'll be good. And then go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Let's see if I can go higher, right? Let's go here, 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 here. Let's see if I can get it to the top. Here, here, here. And I made it all the way to the top. See, you can do it. You can do it on this strategy, but I don't recommend you doing that. Right, so let's start again. And you just pick any spot. Doesn't really matter. But as soon as you get to 4, you claim, and then just move spot if you get bowled out. And then claim. And then go back. Don't get greedy. And I made it. So I'll just claim. And you can like literally rinse and repeat this process. Literally rinse and repeat that process. You can mine, but you need to qualify. Qualify by gambling X amount. Yes. So I made it all the way to the top. They have different rankings. Rank 1 will qualify you for, well, not much. Yeah. So I encourage you, I posted my link. Use my link. Gives me a little bit of a kickback if you want to play and earn. But if you do it the way that I do it and don't get greedy and play for a little bit, you can win. But ultimately, if you keep playing, you'll lose. So, yeah. So don't get greedy playing. So there you go. Bet Fury. Stairs is the best game to like seriously mine BFG tokens. It's awesome the way they do it. I run pretty good on the stairs. You can do it with dice too, and people do it with dice and Keno and that. But it's yeah. It's good, but yeah, just don't get crazy. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. I've been here ages. Thank you for watching today. I hope you learned something. Hope it helped you a lot. So anyway, be good, everybody, and have some risk management. All right. Catch you soon, guys. enter the broadcast.